I'm the Miz, and I'm awesome. So this is going to be a very, very busy weekend for me. Not only is there Formula One this weekend, there is also Wrestlemania. So I'll be watching a weekend of sport with wrestling, and I'll be watching about, 6-7 hours worth of Formula One. Now that's going to be interesting. I don't think I can fit everything in, so I'm going to pick and choose certain things to watch. So let's start with a preview of Wrestlemania. So they've dropped the numbers from Wrestlemania for the past couple of years, but this should be Wrestlemania 32. And this year, The Undertaker will be facing Shane McMahon. And that is probably the second best dream match you could have at WrestleMania after The Undertaker versus Sting, which never got to happen. Right, so Shane McMahon has come back to say, yo, you guys have been doing a bad job at running Raw and SmackDown and the company in general. So what I want is the company in my power. So I want to have control of Monday Night Raw, which is the main flagship show. Vince McMahon didn't like that, obviously. So he said, yeah, of course, you can have a chance at getting it back, just as long as you fight The Undertaker at WrestleMania. So over the past couple of weeks, there's been some heat between the two parties, and now yesterday we saw this.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Ching, ching, bling, bling, cut the chatter. You ain't talking money, then you're talking no matter. Ching, ching, bling, bling, patent pockets. We take the dollar, dollar, can a damn soul stop it.
Here comes the new kid on the block. Hold on your bets, here's where the buck stops. See, first of all, I'm stepping out on my own. About time I elevated to claim my own throne. Success in my blood, call it homegrown. Puerto Rican testosterone. Power and money got me crazy cocky. No longer need you, poppy. I know you're mad because you can't stop me. And if you wonder how this player done scooped your honey, I think she smell my cologne, it's called brand new money. Making major moves, man, ain't a damn thing funny. Pimpin' hood rats to Playboy bunnies. They see the
Money, 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 money.
They see it, they see it.
Money, 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 money.
And that was awesome. That was really, really good. Right, so the second match that's on the cards is Roman Reigns versus Triple H. Now this match is complete bullshit. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see Triple H with the championship belt. His time's passed, so he should just bugger off and let somebody else deal with it. Right, and then you've got the Andre the Giant Battle Royale, which will see a whole bunch of people fight for the Andre the Giant trophy, which might be interesting. I've got a feeling Mark Henry will get it this year, because he did announce that he was going to retire. So I think he will possibly get it. The next match on the cards is the street fight with Dean Ambrose and what's his face, Brock Lesnar. That is obviously a bit of a gimmick match, but I think it will be quite entertaining. Dean Ambrose is quite good at making us all laugh and making himself look crazy. So I hope he wins that one, and we can finally put a rest to Brock Lesnar, and so he doesn't come back to WWE. After that, we've got the Women's Divas Championship match, which sees Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and I think it was Sasha Banks. And yeah, that will be interesting, because originally they brought in Sasha Banks as the person who will be Divas champion, but then she disappeared back into, I don't know, back into the locker room, and the other girls were developed instead. So we'll see if they put her back on top. I think out of those three, I'd like Becky Lynch to win, so Paige can challenge her for the championship. So the next match is a tag team match, the Usos versus the Dudley Boys, and don't really see the point of the match, apart from the fact that the Usos are a decent tag team champion team. And the Dudleys have been around for such a long time, and then they've come back, and I think it'll give the Usos a chance to have a decent WrestleMania match with the Dudleys before the Dudleys depart. Now, I think they will be departing sometime soon, but again, in wrestling, you never say never. Then we have the US Championship match, Ryback versus Kalisto. I don't really see the point in this match, and to be honest with you, I'd like Ryback to keep it. And then we have the tag team title belt match, the New Day versus the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, or the League of Nations, which will be interesting. So the Kevin Owens Intercontinental Championship match has Kevin Owens, The Miz, and that's all it should be actually, but it does have Zack Ryder, Dolph Ziggler, I think Stardust. I want to say Stardust. I would like Dolph Ziggler to win that match, as he is, I think he's deserving of it, and he's shown a lot of maturity recently, and I think he could possibly win and go on to be, I don't know, world champ at some point. Right, and then we come to the AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho match, which again has been done so many times over the past few weeks and is getting tiring, but Chris Jericho is a decent-ish wrestler, and AJ Styles, I haven't really seen much of him apart from what we've seen on Raw, so we'll see how that goes. Ideally, I'd like Chris Jericho to win, but obviously Chris Jericho is a part-time wrestler and he can't be doing all the dates all the time, so chances are the win will go to AJ Styles, or they might just drag it out all the way to SummerSlam. I think, is that all the matches? No, there isn't. There's also another women's match. There's, or should I say, Divas match. So the next Divas match is the team of the Total Divas from the TV show versus Team Bad and I think Team Blonde or just Blonde. Who's going to be Blonde? I don't know. I haven't really seen much of that, so can't really comment. But I'm not sure who's going to win. It will obviously depend on if Sasha Banks wins the Divas match. She may then lose the Total Divas grudge match. I think it's a grudge match. I don't know why they're fighting. What else? I think that's it. Yeah, I'll be watching that. And then I'll also be doing the run up to it, which is the Hall of Fame ceremony, and then I'll be watching the NXT takeover. So yeah, that's like way over 12 hours worth of wrestling I'll be watching this weekend. Whew. Let's get ready to rumble.